So just before we start this next episode, I need to show you this rather dazzling suit. Because we have got player of the season there in the championship, so you can see why a few big clubs are sniffing around it at this moment in time. But nice to get another accolade, of course, and nice to be able to wear a suit like that. Our gaffer's looking particularly impressed, as you can see. But yeah, we like winning an award, and that is a nice way to do it. So yeah, we are now into the playoffs. And this is going to be one hell of an episode as we just advance. It is going to be Middlesbrough. We are going to see if we can get in the starting lineup. So let's try and train because we didn't have the best game against Bristol City. We are just a smidgen off being in the starting lineup. But we kick off at the Den. Let's get straight into it. So coming on then on 57 minutes. It is 0-0. It's been a tight affair between ourselves and Middlesbrough so far. By the looks of things, we are coming on for Zian Fleming. And hopefully we can put in a good performance. We could really do with taking a lead to the Riverside here. So straight away we're going to go into Bradshaw. McNamara's down the right hand side. There are options straight away here. We're just in behind McNamara. Chooses to go into us. We're going to try and play it through. Dale Fry manages to nick it off us. But McNamara, unfortunately, offside. We just tried to get it through. We nearly got it through the legs of Dale Fry. And that is a very harsh offside decision, but I suppose offside is offside. But yeah, 0-0. McNamara goes into us again. It's been a positive start. We tried to carry the run on. It's Nisbet who strikes it well, and Sammy Dieng does very, very well indeed. We are actually playing in the number 10. It's unusual that we come on for Zian Fleming. We're going to try and sneak a pass through there to Bradshaw. Can't quite get it through, but we seem to be in the ascendancy here. Bangura, edge of our box. We are back defending. We're just covering across here with Bangura. We go across with him. We get a good tackling, to be fair. But it falls to Smith at right back, and it'll go all the way back to Lenihan. Then Barlasser. Can't quite get near him. Middlesbrough building slowly here. Bangura down our left-hand side. Defending to do here. We're obviously in the number 10. We haven't got as many defensive responsibilities as we have had recently. We tried to help back, but Bangura has it again. And that is a good tackle from Brian. And now we look to come forward. We've got a couple of players round us. We're going towards Nisbet. He can give it us back down the left-hand side. We do try to maintain possession, but lose out to Smith. And now Middlesbrough can come forward with Matt Crooks. Defending to do here. Crooks again. Out to the right-hand side and force. Can he get a strike in here? He can't. And Wallace will tidy that up lovely. Honeyman goes into us. We go in to Nisbet. Nisbet into Tom Bradshaw. Interesting that Gulbranson not on the pitch at this moment in time. But once again it breaks down. It's been pretty stagnant since we've come onto the pitch. But now here is a chance for Middlesbrough. Force goes down our left hand side. But Wes Harding deals with it well, and it will be a corner. And we will have another corner to defend again, coming in towards the near post. This time we're on it to clear it away, and we've got a couple of players giving chase. Dyke Steele is one of them. Goes in towards Dale Fry on the edge of the box. Opportunity to strike here, possibly. Doesn't. Goes back into Kalvach, and Dinori wins it, and there are opportunities. Gulbranson's on the pitch now, and he knocks it into us. Can we possibly keep possession here? We go back into Gulbranson. Now, can he find a pass? Gulbranson running across midfield, cuts back into us. It's not the easiest ball to maintain, but Gulbranson has it back once again. We try and cut back. He goes into us. We take a couple of touches. Can we find a way through this Middlesbrough defence? We can! Oh, and it's just wide of the left-hand post. My word, it was a dazzling run from us. Couldn't quite break the deadlock, but 10 minutes to go. Decent opportunity. Dinore into McNamara. We've made a run to the right-hand side. It must be said, when we're playing this number 10, we do get a little bit more freedom as Gulbranson now goes into Nisbet, but it's blocked well by Kalvach, and still nobody's managing to break the deadlock. Middlesbrough, it must be said, are not exactly piling the pressure on. I think they fancy taking it back to the Riverside at 0-0, but we could really do with a goal and something to hang on to. Kalvach, head of the box, goes into force. Oh, and Middlesbrough get the goal, and you can see the Millwall players flop to the floor there. Force, it was a lovely finish, to be fair to him. And look at the celebrations. Middlesbrough know how much that could potentially mean. It's Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 1. My word. Gulbranson now goes back into Denoria. We've peeled off to this right-hand side again. We've got McNamara down the outside. We're going to play a lovely ball inside the fullback. Oh, and he's just offside. I thought we'd timed that perfectly. Just a little pass in between. And yeah, I probably just delayed it a little bit too much there. Can we get anything later on here? I'm not suggesting we possibly can. Jake Cooper tries to win that, but it goes back in towards Paddy McNair, and Dyke Steele coming forward now. A second would be a real kick in the teeth, but Hardy manages to get that away. Now, could we possibly break here? We go into Nisbet. Down the left-hand side, we ask for the ball from Honeyman. We take a touch past, I think that's Dale Fry, and there we go, down the left-hand side. Is there an opportunity here? There certainly is. We go into Gulbranson. Oh, and Sammy Dieng makes a wonderful save at his near post. That was such an opportunity. We did so well down that left-hand side. And at the halfway point in this tie, it is Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 1. We now go to the Riverside, and hopefully, we can get back in the starting 11. And we are very much back in the starting 11. So we're starting back at right centre mid. Fleming in front of us. Bilikowski gets back in goal as well. That's pretty much our strongest team. I would suggest Gulbranson isn't. But yeah, now to the Riverside. 1-0 down. Can we turn it around? Under the lights as well at the Riverside. We're going to go for the avoid a loss, hopefully. But yeah, under the lights at the Riverside. It's the business end of the season. It's always that some sort of summery feel to the playoffs as well, isn't it? When the nights are light as well. So it's going to be a pretty special occasion. It'll be pretty special if we can win and get to Wembley. And straight away, we are on the ball down the left-hand side. We're trying to get a little pass into Brian, and we do. This could be a big start for us here. We've won the ball well from the kickoff. We've peeled off towards the edge of the box. Look at the space we're in on the edge of the box. Don't quite come to us, and Crooks will bring it away. Goes into Gulbranson from us. Gulbranson moving forward. He's got Fleming inside. Now Nisbet. Nisbet takes a little touch back towards Gulbranson. McNamara's down the right. Opportunity here for Millwall. Fleming goes to strike it, and it's blocked well by Middlesbrough, and they will bring it away. It's packed out here at the Riverside, as you would expect. Middlesbrough, though, coming down our right-hand side. Engel. Oh, it's a good foot in by Cooper. And now we will look to break. Gulbranson goes into Denoria. We can see a pass to McNamara. We dink it down that right side. What a ball that is, by the way. If McNamara can get there, which he nearly does, Engel just about holds him up, and then Engel wallops it away, but it's only as far as Fleming. There's a little pass inside there to Gulbranson. Oh, and he's just not managed to make anything of it. 12 minutes gone, but we are looking dangerous. We take a touch again, going towards Gulbranson. We are pulling the strings in this midfield early doors here. Denore goes in for a 50-50 and loses out. Now Lette Lat goes into Crooks. We're trying to get stuck in. We can't quite at the moment. There's 4 Middlesbrough players there. 4 Millwall players there. We managed to get it back. And once again, it'll go into us. We're receiving the ball in nice areas. Middlesbrough not really getting to us, it must be said. As Gulbranson goes towards the right-hand side. McNamara will pick it up again. Gulbranson, can he go back to McNamara? He certainly can. Look at the space we're in here. This is worth a bang. And we couldn't quite get it onto his right foot to try the Trivella. It will come into us again. We're going to Denore. Denore goes back to Cooper. There's good options here. We take a couple of touches. We are looking for an option. Gulbranson is one of them. Again, holding it up, goes back into us. We'll go back. That's a bad pass. That's obviously offside. I was trying to get that back to McNamara, but didn't quite get it right. But we are in the ascendancy. Wallace goes into us. We go into Gulbranson. Gulbranson goes into Nisbet, who strikes it. And Semi Dieng makes a good save. And it will be a corner to Millwall. And we know how dangerous we can be from these. It comes towards Jake Cooper. And it's headed just behind. Fleming picks it up again. Goes in towards us. This time we are going to drive forward. There's a pass through there to Nisbet. Oh, and Dieng makes a wonderful save. Again, it was a lovely, incisive pass through. But the Middlesbrough keeper is having to do a fair bit of work today, it must be said, as it's crossed in towards Nisbet at the front post. Headed away well. Gulbranson will pick it up. Denore may choose to go into us. We'll go to Wallace. It's a little bit short, but a lovely touch from the centre half. Goes back into us. We strike it left-footed, and Dieng again makes a good save. Corner again, whipped in. This time it's to no one in particular. Denore straight away pings it back to Fleming, who crosses it in. Cooper heads towards goal, and it's wide. Smith down the left-hand side, goes into Crooks, back to Smith again. We're having to do some defending here, and we do the defending rather well. We're going to ping it in towards Ian Fleming, and then Cooper, and we'll bring it away. Denore goes into us. We ping it to the right-hand side of McNamara. Goes into Gulbranson. There's an option through the middle here. And there's another option to Zian Fleming. Oh, and we just didn't get the angle on that. It was so close to being through, to be fair. As Letty Lat actually wins that off Cooper. But that was such an opportunity. But here comes Matt Crooks for Middlesbrough. Back into Letty Lat. Is he going to make an opportunity here? No, it's back to Kalvac. Now Jones. More defending to do. It goes to Barlasser. Barlasser down the left-hand side. We're cautious not to give a penalty away. And Cooper gets a good block on it. Amara goes into us. Into Gulbranson. Now Fleming. Fleming tries to skip past his man. Are we going to get a free kick? We certainly are. Towards half-time, Zian Fleming. He's scored one of these so far this season. Is he going to get another? Right-footed. It's over the wall. My word, it was more like a conversion attempt than a free kick. That Fleming over. Disappointing. McNamara again, down the right-hand side. We are getting a lot of joy, it must be said, down this right-hand side. That's a lovely little one-touch pass from us. McNamara could go into us here and does. We take it past Engels. There's a cross to the back stick, and it's Clark who heads it away. Well, we tried to whip that across. Couldn't quite do it, but as we come to the half-time whistle, it is 0-0, but we are very much in this. We only need the one goal. Could be the final second half of our season unless we manage to make a breakthrough here. Nisbet straight away. Good, lovely little ball, to be fair, down the right-hand side. We think we've got this Engels on toast, it must be said. We try a little one too. If Wallace could have knocked that over the top to us, which he does eventually, we take a touchdown, going towards Gulbranson. Gulbranson does well, gets it back to us. Opportunity to cross again, which we do. It's over the centre forward, unfortunately, and Clark will bring it away. Dinore into us again. We are picking up some lovely areas of space in this game. McNamara goes into Gulbranson, then goes into us. We take the touch, we slip it through to Zian Fleming. Will he shoot? He will. And Matt Clark is going to have to wallop it away again. We are getting the chances, just not managing to put the final touch in. But there we go again. And this time we actually lose possession with Kalvac as we tried to play the sort of first time quick pass in. But here come Middlesbrough with Letty Lat down our right-hand side. Wallace is across, and Wallace has took that off him so easily. And we will play forward again through Fleming. Now into Dinore, back into Nisbet. We made that run, which we make so often, just to the right-hand side of the two strikers. Brian down the left-hand side into Nisbet. We've picked up a nice bit of space on the edge of the box. It's crossed him well, headed away. Are we going to win that one? Definitely not. And Middlesbrough will clear. Cooper goes into us again on this inside right channel. We've got options in front of us here. McNamara's won. We're actually fouled there, but McNamara will get the chance to go into us again, which he does. We pull it back to Gulbranson. Oh, and Dieng. It was a tight angle. We've actually got Tom Bradshaw on for Gulbranson now. Brian's coming off as well for Honeyman, but we will have a corner. Could we possibly get on the end of this towards the penalty spot? It's whipped in towards us. It's headed away well by Jones, and then his Barlasser going to clear. He certainly is. Goes down the middle. It's a good ball, to be fair, to Lat. And now Matt Crooks. Now Lat again. We have got more defending to do here. Into McCree, and we defend it rather well. Cooper goes into us. We just knock it off quickly to Wallace. Wallace goes back into Cooper. Now Dinore gives it into us. Opportunity here. We were going to shoot, but we took such a heavy touch. I was thinking about shooting, then thinking, right, if we go down the right-hand side, we might get in. But we've still got 20 minutes for an equaliser. And here come Middlesbrough. Down our left-hand side. Dyke Steele crosses into the box. Headed away well by Cooper. Fleming nods it down, and we straight away go into Tom Bradshaw. And there could be an opportunity here to break. But Bradshaw gives it away, and Harding will tidy up. It's getting a little bit more desperate now for us. But again, we go into Bradshaw down the left-hand side. It's Gulbranson. Can he pick the pass? He certainly can. Bradshaw is inside us. Tom Bradshaw, can he come back into us? He certainly can. We strike it well. Oh, and Dieng makes a good save once again. It goes out for a corner. So close. McNamara's coming off. We've asked for it towards the back stick. Are we going to get ahead on that? We aren't. Jones will get there. Now Dinore back into Wallace. We've asked for it on the edge of the box. We take a touch inside. We're looking for options here, one of which is Tom Bradshaw. Fleming now towards the edge of the box. Bradshaw holds it up well, tries to go back to us, and Bradshaw's got a bit of a case of the Gulbransons at the moment as Engel tries to play out. We're pressing high. Clark gives it away. Oh, and we tried to go near post. And we should have just taken an extra touch and we would have had a tap in there. But now, it's crossed in again. Jake Cooper is there. Oh, and Dieng makes another save. This is one hell of a game here. And again, we will ask for it. It goes in towards Jake Cooper. Jones gets it away. August can't quite get there. We've got to win that. And let's say Lat and us going for a 50-50. And Hop brings it away. 8 minutes. Here come Middlesbrough though, down our left-hand side. It's into Jones. Dyke steal. It's a good footing by us, but we can't get it away quickly enough. Dyke steal again. Wallace does well. Honeyman now. Oh, it's all happening here. We've asked for it down this left-hand side because I've seen a pass to Bradshaw and I've tried to ping it down that left-hand side. He can't quite hold it up. That's a lovely touch, to be fair, from Dinore. And this is it now. We are doing everything we possibly can to try and get forward. There's a pass again into Bradshaw. There's an overlap down the left, which we've chosen not to use. Oh, and we give the ball away. Lat, we tried to get a footing. 2 minutes of added time. We need to win the ball, and we need to win it quickly. Lat does well. It's into Hop. Down our right-hand side, it's coming back into Barlas. Cooper wins it well. We play it forward to Gulbranson. Can he maintain possession? He can. And here's Ian Fleming. He gives it away. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we gave that absolutely everything, but just couldn't get the goal. We had opportunities individually. As a team, we've got to be disappointed because I felt we probably deserved to win that one. But we're going to have a little bit of a summary now of the season and see where that leaves us. Right then, guys, so the league table, as we know, Wolves and Burnley got promoted automatically. I think we've still got the final leg of the playoffs to go. Luton finishing 7th after we beat them to the playoffs by 2 points. Getting relegated this season was Barnsley, Derby County and Charlton. It was a very close fight down at the bottom as well, as it was for the playoffs. As a season as a whole, if we just have a look at the squad hub, let's just have a little look at some of the stats for the season. Goals, let's have a quick look at that. So goals-wise, we actually were the top scorer on 19 goals. Now, that says a lot about the quality of our strikers. Fleming was next on 18, so 2 midfielders, the top 2 goal scorers. We got 14 assists each, did us and Zian Fleming. We've got to be happy with that. Gulbranson scored 14, Nisbet scored 13, but got 15 assists, did Kevin Nisbet. Where that leaves us now, if we just have a quick look at the player agent screen and the offers, we've got a few options for next year. Lazio we can go to, Monza, Lyon we can go to, River Plate, not quite enough for them. Monaco we possibly could. Stade Rennes in France and Sheffield United is another team that would be looking at us. But we are going to take a break from this series now. If it comes back, I'm not too sure. Personal commitments are meaning that I've got to sort of streamline a bit my YouTube series. So we're going to take a little break in this series now. If it comes back, it does. I'll let you know in due course. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Our first ever FC24 or FIFA player career mode on the channel. Been a pleasure. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.